Between stimulus and response, there is a space that allows you to decide how to respond. Am I okay at this present moment? Today we're going to talk about how to be peaceful and how you can manage to keep yourself from being angry. They say it's impossible to be angry, but if you get angry, that's if you can't control your emotions, you find that you won't be a problem solver, and that way you won't attract success to you. I always say the best way to become successful is become successful first in your mind. Put in yourself a successful mind. That's when you can attract the ultimate success you wanted. So how do you become peaceful? Be calm in every situation. You should try to be calm in every situation. Why? Because you can't change it. That's just the truth. You can't change any situation. So you should learn to be calm. Learn what kind of situations you can control and what kinds of situations you can't control, because you know what, 95% of situations or things that happen in our lives, we can't control them. But what we can control is how we react to it. Our reaction is the ultimate thing. I was in a mental abuse situation. I was in a physical abuse situation. But how did I react to it? If I reacted to it in a negative way, in a bad way, I would actually have committed suicide. At one point, I want to confess this today. At one point, I tried to commit suicide. Why? Because I didn't know how to react to the situation I was in. But when I finally had a chance to get all this information, it absolutely changed my life, and my reaction has been better since then, and I'm attracting the success that I've always wanted. I realized that I can't control 95% of things that happen in my life. But what I have full control of is how I react to it. If I was insulted at today, if I was put down negatively, or if I was lifted up, how do I react to it? What do I say to it? Because my reaction is actually what affects me the most. There's what they call stimulus and response. But between stimulus and response, there is a space that allows you to decide how to respond. The response is always how you want it to be. You need to master the space between stimulus and response. If you can master the space, you can master your freedom. You can't change what has already happened, that's just the truth. But what you can change is how you respond. Self-mastery is reacting to every situation, no matter what, with love and trust, also with acceptance. Because anger, depression, anxiety, stress, all these things comes because of the resistance to whatever that happened. Your stress, your worry, your fear, your anxiety are the right proportion to the amount that you are resisting. How the world is. All you can change is how you feel at this current moment. So before you respond to anything, before you react to any situation, ask yourself this question: am I okay at this present moment? Between stimulus and response, there is a space, and I'm going to help you master that space so that you can get to your ultimate goal, become the person you want to be. So before you respond to anything, after it has happened, the stimulus has come through, that space is where you ask yourself, am I okay at this present moment? The second question you should ask yourself, am I going to remember this after 10 years? If your answer is no, then why ruin your present moment with what you will soon forget? Why ruin your present moment for something that doesn't even give an average of your life, for something that doesn't make anything of your life, but you just want to ruin this precious present moment that we have? We only have one life, and each time you spend will account. You don't want to waste it. You want to be happy, yeah. If you're okay in that present moment, yes, I'm okay. Am I okay in this present moment? Yes. Am I going to remember this after 10 years? No. Go do something else. Because that damn thing you're trying to stress yourself about, that damn thing you're trying to confuse yourself about, you won't even remember it after 10 years. And this formula doesn't only work for the past, it also works for the future. It also works for your anxiety. Anxiety is a situation or a feeling that comes because you're uncertain of the future. So when you use this formula, am I okay at this present moment? When you figure out who you are, you have a better way of approaching this damn day, and you react better each damn second. Whenever you feel frustrated, this is a way I always try to calm myself down, maybe cry a little sometimes. I'm just being honest. But whenever you feel frustrated, put on your happy song and take a deep breath. Remind yourself about why you shouldn't ruin how you're feeling at every moment. Put on that happy song of yours. Put on that song that makes you feel happy. For me, there's this song called Heaven, and I really love that song. Whenever I'm low, I'll listen to that song. But you can choose any song that calms you, and take a deep breath and remind yourself about why you shouldn't ruin this very moment, because this moment is very precious. And you don't want to react to things. Your reaction doesn't change anything, but only changes how you feel. So it's up to you if you want to feel happy, or approach a situation happy, or approach a situation sad or angry. Oh, Dumisani, there are a lot of storms coming at me. I have a lot of troubles in my life. I will tell you that there is peace in the storm. There is peace in every storm, and only if you can master the space between stimulus and response, you discover that your life will be the best thing. You'll yield great results. The other day I wrote down a couple of characteristics of an ego, and one of them was egos are fearless. An ego will never surrender to the size or strength of its prey. It will always give a fight to win its prey or regain its territory, meaning no matter the size or big your problems are, don't give up, instead face it. Successful people are fearless. They face problems head on. But you don't want to face these problems with a bad attitude, because once you put on a negative attitude, hey, I'm sorry, but can't make you any promises. One of the other ego mentality is egos are tenacious. Egos love the storm. And when clouds gather, egos get excited. The egos use the storm wind to lift themselves higher. Once it finds the wind of the storms, the egos use the raging storm to lift itself up above the clouds. This gives the ego to glide and rest its wings in the middle of the storm. But in the meantime, all the other birds hide in the branches and leaves of the tree. So if you want to find peace in the middle of the storm, meaning you're an ego, if you have peace in the middle of the storm, you are an ego, because there is something great in you. There is something big in you. And once you can learn how to spread your wings wide open in the middle of the storm, I promise you, I'll see you there. I'll see you on top. Because all these other small birds, all these other small people who try to react in a negative way to problems, who are not peaceful when they're in their storm, they're hiding in the cold and they're scared. But egos like you, they raise their wings and go through the storm. Achievers are not afraid of challenges. Rather, they relish them and use them for profitability. If you're listening to this, you're probably an achiever. Because I don't expect some guy who isn't even trying to be an achiever listening to this. But if you're listening to this at this moment, you're definitely an achiever. Raise your wings up high. Raise your wings wide open. Go through the storm. Find peace in the storm. Discipline yourself. How to decide to respond. How to use the space between stimulus and response. Be calm in every situation, because you can't change it. This is the message from the mastermind, Dumisani. Let's keep on reshaping.